Hey friends, welcome to my channel Organized with Joy. I'm Joy and I want to inspire you to get organized. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my Costco routine and also share with you the haul that I get from Costco on this day. So I go to Costco probably every 6 weeks. Sometimes it ends up being every 4 or 5 weeks, but typically it's closer to 6 weeks. We have 5 people in our family. However, right now my middle son is back at his college apartment. So these groceries that I'm picking up today are for 4 people in my family. Our 24-year-old daughter lives with us right now, and then we also have a 17-year-old son. So that is what this grocery haul is for. Okay, I'm going to start down here because I don't want to forget to mention these packs of Monsters. My husband and my daughter both drink this, so that is why I purchased so much. And they're down here just because this is where we store them. Okay, I'm going to start with my cold food so I can get this put away. But this is chicken ravioli that my son eats for lunches, and then a couple of frozen berries for protein shakes. And then my daughter is vegan, so I buy these Beyond Burgers at Costco because it's such a better deal than buying them at our local grocery store. But I also buy these beef patties for my son and husband on the night that we have the Beyond Burgers. I actually really love these Beyond Burgers as well, so that's what I eat too. And then I have gluten-free bread. I keep that in our freezer because we don't eat a lot of it, so we don't go through it quick enough before it would go bad. So we just keep that in our freezer. And then I have a couple different types of pizzas here. This one is for my son, again, just for lunches for him. And then this is for me and or my husband. It is a gluten-free version. And if you haven't had this pizza, it is really, really good. And sometimes we add things to it. I really love the vegetables that are on this, but sometimes we add meat or pesto or spices or whatever just to jazz it up a little bit. And then back here I have riced cauliflower. I have tried their riced cauliflower that is just in the pantry section, but I really did not like it, so I went back to this frozen version. I don't mind riced cauliflower over regular rice, so sometimes I eat this instead of regular rice. Most of my other family members really prefer white rice, so it's usually just me, sometimes my husband. And then typically I purchase our meat at Costco, not always, but definitely their chicken, their organic chicken breasts are a really good deal at Costco compared to our local grocery store. So I go ahead and buy 2 of these 3 packs, and then I just cut them up, put them in the freezer, and then just each week, depending on how many chicken breasts I need, I just pull out whatever I need for that week. And then I bought some hummus. We really love hummus, so I bought that big container. And then this was new to Costco, at least I've never seen it, and it is a vegan queso. We actually already broke into it and tried it, and I would say it's pretty good. It's definitely not as good as like homemade vegan quesos that I have made, but I wouldn't say it's terrible, so I would give it a thumbs up for sure. And then the last thing I have over here for my cold items, this actually doesn't need to be refrigerated or anything, but I decided to try these Aussie Bites. I typically buy these little frozen muffins and I just decided to try these instead. I'll keep these in the freezer just so that they stay good for a longer period of time, but I like to sometimes eat one of these with my protein shake for breakfast. So that is what I have for the cold items. One thing I like to do is to remove as much packaging as possible. It's really a great space saver. And what I'll do if I don't know the instructions is I'll just write it on a tag and then just stick it to the item, or just stick it with the item in the box in the freezer. That way I know the instructions, but it does get rid of a lot of bulk so that it's more streamlined in the freezer. Most of the time on the day that I have set aside to go to Costco, I allot time to make sure I can get everything put away and decanted into the different jars and stuff. So I just make time for that. Not all the time, but definitely for the frozen and cold items. But here I'm just prepping all of these items to get them separated and ready to be put away into the freezer. Okay, so now onto my pantry items, and these two items I do buy are toilet paper and paper towels at Costco because it is a good deal there. And then today I did find these socks for my son, so I went ahead and picked those up. And then I have a few treats here that we really like from Costco. Costco is known to be ever evolving in their products, so they don't always have these items, but these are the ones I picked up today. These are so good. They're gluten-free, they're also vegan, and they taste almost like cookie dough. They're very good. I got these primarily for my daughter. She is vegan, so these are vegan. They're just like a coconut dark chocolate treat. And then these are not vegan, but we absolutely love these. These are addictive, so definitely check this out. And then I got some peanut butter. And like I mentioned earlier, we only go to Costco like every probably 6 weeks, maybe 5 or 6 weeks. So that is why that much peanut butter. Some coffee. And then these are beef sticks that are great for just a quick snack. And then here I have several packages of sardines because my husband eats them almost every day for lunch. And then I like to grab their package of coconut milk, canned coconut milk. I use this for different vegan recipes, so I like to just have those cans on hand. And then back here you'll see I bought some Red Bull. My youngest son has been having trouble focusing, and so he doesn't drink one every single day, but I suggested trying this to be able to get focused. And then back here I have these Simple Mills crackers. I absolutely love these crackers. They're gluten-free, they're made with almond flour, and I actually love this brand. Pretty much anything I've tried in this brand has been really good, and so I saw this today and decided to give that a try, to have those on hand for a snack or for even for a dessert. So I'm gonna make those. And then I drink a protein shake every day for breakfast, and so I grab some protein powder. I always put Vital Proteins in my protein shake, and then sometimes I like to do different varieties of shakes, but sometimes I like to throw in this peanut butter powder for some extra protein and just a little bit of peanut butter flavor. And then I buy several of our spices at Costco because I use a lot of spices when I'm cooking, and we were running low on chili powder, so I grabbed that today. And then this is another snack item that I like to just have on hand. Same with these protein bars and these this variety pack. My son is the only one that will eat this because my husband and I are gluten-free and my daughter's vegan, but that'll last us a long time for him. And then I also bought these for my son for lunches. It's just quick, easy mac cups. And then this is something that I bought that was not on my list. I just saw them and I decided that I really wanted to give them a try. It's kind of nice to have just easy grab and go coffees on hand in case I need to leave early in the morning, or if I have stuff going on in the afternoon and I want to take that along with me. I wanted to give that a try. And these were new at Costco. You can see we've already torn into these as well, but I love plantain chips, and so I was excited to give these a try. They're a great alternative to like potato chips. They're a little bit healthier, and these were definitely really good. I like the savory, salty version of plantain chips. And then lastly, I like to get our dog treats at Costco. I also broke into these for my dog. So I actually need to put those in his dog treat container. But that is the rest of what I got at Costco today.
If you're new to my channel, welcome, and thank you so much for checking out this video today. I would love for you to consider subscribing, and if you are a regular watcher and have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would also love for you to consider subscribing to my channel. And also, if you don't know, I do have an Instagram account. I'll leave my handle here on the screen, but it's just organized.with.joy. So you can check me out over there on Instagram as well. I typically post every day except for on Sundays, and I try to be over in my Instagram stories as well, doing some behind the scenes stuff. So check me out over there as well.
I did miss one thing. I guess it was hiding back behind everything else, but I do also buy our maple syrup at Costco as well, and so we needed more of that.
I like to decant as many items as possible. Not only does it look prettier, but in addition to that, it usually fits in the space better when all of the items are in uniform jars. But here is a little known fact about me: my hands are really tiny, so these types of jars are very difficult for me to open with one hand, so it's just a lot easier if it's in one of these pop open jars.
I did want to show you this big pile of boxes that I'm getting rid of. Oftentimes it makes more sense to take items out of their packaging and store them in something that's more streamlined, whether that is in your refrigerator or in your pantry. So this is a big pile, but not only that, I broke them down so they would have been much bigger in their original state. Well, that is all I have for you in this video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.